Qatar funds terrorism. With the help of the Israeli advisor, Azmi Bshara, is tied by his oath of allegiance to the Zionist entity, the engineer of strengthening relation with the Tel Aviv, the main promoter for the idea of Qatar's detachment for the Arab world. Abdul Hakim Bilhaj, $5 million. Ali Salabi, $5 million. As-Sadiq Al-Ghiryani, $5 million. $5 million. 7 million Egyptian pounds per month. $36 million. $3 million. $45 million. $50 million. $2 million. Qatar funded the Popular Mobilization Forces with the $500 million. Qatar, the sponsor of terrorism. With the rise of the Arab Spring, Qatar used it to push the Brotherhood to the front line. It provided billions of dollars to ensure the group gains control. Syria. Qatar is the spearhead of founding terrorist groups in Syria. Qatar nurtures radical movements in Syria. Al-Nusra Front, Ahrar al-Sham, ISIS, Ansar al-Din Front, Agnad al-Rasul Bridges, Jaish al-Islam, Syrian Democratic Forces. Through Qatari relief organizations working in money laundering via Khalid Mohammed bin Atiyah and Fatima Al-Ali, Moses invite to deliver money to extremist groups, and the Qatari Abdullah Ghunaim Al-Khawar. Libya. Qatar's rule in Libya started since the overthrow of Muammar Gaddafi regime. It supported militant groups in Libya, and the funding has reached 750 million euros since 2012. It strengthened the domination of militants through the military council in Tripoli by sending mercy troops to protect the Libyan fighting groups' leaders Abdul Hakim Bilhaj until the entire Bab al-Aziziyah. It financed Rafal al-Sahati bridge affiliated to Ismail al-Salabi, Ali's brother in Benghazi. It organized military courses for some members of al-Salabi bridge along with the Ansar al-Sharia group. It formed the Sharia Council of Benghazi, revolutionary in 2014, and supplied it with the weapons and equipment under the leadership of Khalid al-Sharif from the Libyan fighting group. Qatar has close ties with the military council in Misrata, represented by the visit of several officials from the city such as Abdurrahman al-Suhli. The Qatar support reached Abu Ubaid al-Zawi Bridge in Zawiya city, west of Libya. It supported the Muslim Brotherhood leader Ali Salabi and Abdul Basit Ghwila and Abdul Hakim Bilhaj to enable them to control the country. It controlled Dar al-Fatwa chaired by the ousted Mufti As-Sadiq Al-Ghiryani. It controlled Dar al-Ifta chaired by the ousted Mufti As-Sadiq Al-Ghiryani. Iraq. The Qatari illegal funds infiltrated Iraq, covered supported terrorist organizations. Qatar made a deal in secrecy to release 24 Qataris captured in Libya by militant group in 2015. Qatar's Emir sent his advisor to Iraq on a private plane carrying a large number of suitcases not covered by diplomatic immunity, according to the Iraq Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi. Qatar supports al-Baghdadi's men with $2 million per month. Qatar supports ISIS with $2 million per month, according to Rose Baghdad documents that identified 4 banks that deliver money to the groups, including a Qatari National Bank. ISIS that threatens Iraq until now has been funded for years from Qatari rich people. Qatar gave $500 million to the Popular Mobilization Forces in Iraq and its affiliated militants. Foreign policy confirmed the duality of Qatar's movements in the region, especially in the Iraq war. Yemen. Qatar founded Brotherhood organization to defend terrorism in Yemen. A Brotherhood organization led by Tawfiq Al-Ahmedi and editor Al Jazeera channel. It founded cavalry the transfer of terrorists from Syria and Libya to Yemen to carry out explosions in the country. Qatar expressed its support for Iran and opposition for the Arab coalition that fights Tehran allies in Yemen. In Al Bayda government, the Qatari funding appeared in establishing secret camps led by Brotherhood figures who are closely tied to Al-Qaeda. Qatar provided support to Al-Qaeda through aids to charities affiliated with Al-Islah Party. Qatar charity got involved in supporting and funding terrorist groups in Yemen with more than $500 million in 2016 under the cover of charity projects and activities. Large sums of money have been transferred from bank accounts under the name of Qatar Charity to accounts of Yemeni organizations and charities linked to Al-Qaeda. Among these charities, Al-Hikmah and Al-Rahmah that are chaired by the MP leader, Muslim Brotherhood leader Abdullah Al-Ahdam, who is one of the US sanctions list for financing Al-Qaeda. Qatar charity transfers were spotted through Al-Umq exchange that was added to the US sanctions list for engaging in supporting and financing terrorist groups. Qatar charity supplied Brotherhood leaders affiliated with Al-Qaeda, most notably Al-Hassan Abkar, Khalid Al-Arada, Abdul Wahab Al-Himqani, and Naif Al-Qaisi, with the large amounts of food under the cover of relief campaigns and charity aids. Qatar funds Houthis and did not provide any political, media or development support for the country through the past decades and even after President Hadi assumed power. The Emirates of Qatar had in recent years evaluated all the principles, rules, norms, and international laws by supporting and hosting terrorist organizations and elements to destabilize the region and promote the ideologies and plots and these groups via its media constantly. For these reasons, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Libya, Yemen, the Maldives have cut diplomatic ties with Qatar. Doha with no return.